Thank you for joining me. Today I'm Jackie Hayes, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Perth, Western Australia, and today's challenge was to do a jar and anything in a jar, and I've got this one, and this one was done by Oksana Seminsaska. Excuse me a minute, it's a nuisance phone call again. And the designer series paper is Poinsettia Place, and I pre-cut most of this because my video keeps going off. It's just gone off and I've had to start it again. It went off at 7 minutes this time. So I've pre-cut the poinsettia, and I've pre-cut the ovals, and I've used the layering ovals. I've also used jar of flowers, which comes with a punch. Now, because I'd already started this, I've pre-stamped this off and cut it out, punched it out ready. These I did earlier, so that I knew I would have plenty of time, or as I thought I would have plenty of time to do it. I've used the poinsettia petals for May Magic and Wonder Bloom this holiday, and that's that one. And this comes as a bundle with the poinsettia, it's called poinsettia dies, and also the papers here, and they are beautiful papers. When you turn them over, they're still really pretty, but more plainer. So if you wanted a different type of paper, it's there. Right, I'll get started again. The card I've done is 10.5 by A5 scored at 10.5, and then I've cut down 3.5 centimeters from the middle of the score line, and also then from the piece that I cut off, I've also cut a 3.3 piece. So, and then I've stuck the designer series paper on, and that is 14.5 by 3 for that one, and 14.5 by 3.2 for that one, and that one goes on the bottom there. For the layering ovals, I've used foil, the red foil, and for the berries, because it's a contrast, I've used foil, green foil, and that matches the back of this, which is just jade. So I'll get started again, and hopefully I will get through this. Now I'm just going to put these poinsettia together, and I've used glue dots for this, and just put a couple of glue dots in the middle of these. And did that come up? No, it didn't. They're still on there. Better. And make sure that one goes on. Better. And offset these a bit so that they're in that piece. That's it. And then there's a tiny one here, and when you punch them out, when you die cut them out, they've got markings on them. I hope you can see the markings on them, which are really, really pretty. Just put another glue dot on there. And that one is going to be offset again. So, and what I did, I just bent them up a little bit. You don't need to do these too much. And with it being foil, you've got to be a bit careful with them that you don't scratch the foil off. So there's the poinsettia all ready to go on. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put, because I've got these two pieces already prepared, I'm going to put this one on first, and it's got to come fairly well down because your poinsettia has got to be above, below the card score line so that it fits in an envelope. And what I did, I'm going to put some pieces on this part here. I don't want it to show, so I'm not putting it onto, I'm going to stick them onto the designer paper, because I don't want it to show below when you open it up. I don't want it to show on the back of this when you open it up. Not going to be there, so put that there. And I've used up my scrap pieces of DS dimensionals. Now take your pick tool, which is great for taking off these pieces here, and put them in the bin. This piece, make sure I've got that level. Just want to make sure it's all level before I put that on, so that when it's opened up, it's matches perfect. So there, when you open that up now, you can see that it's the red on the back rather than just plain, because foil is just plain on the back. Right, now I've got to put this piece on, and the jar. So if I put that piece on there, excuse me a second, I've run out of dimensionals. So this one, then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of the poinsettia. And make sure I've got the jar in the right place, because that's going to be part of it. I don't want it to be too high up. I'll just take these off with me. Take your pick tool. And just measure that, lay that down. Now this jar, I'm going to use Tombow glue, because I just want that to be flat, and that needs to go just under there, to make it look as if it's coming out of the jar. So there's the first bit, and now I'm going to put the green foil behind, and I didn't want all this, so I'm just going to take that bit off and then put this bit, put a bit of Tombow glue on. Oops. Got to make sure I've got that right. Don't want it over the card top, otherwise it would just get bent. Now another piece there, and I just tuck that in that way. Yeah. So that's gone in, and it's held by my dimensionals, which is pretty good. Right. So there's the outside finished, and now we're going to do the inside, and that's the Whisper White, and that is 10 by 14.5, and I just want to hold that first because I'm going to stamp it, but I didn't want to stick it in unless I made in case I made a mistake. I'm hoping I don't. Just move that. I'm hoping I don't make a mistake at all, but you never know. And if you do and you haven't stuck it in, you can always turn it over, and you just lay it down in between the two pieces of cardstock. Just keep it pressed because it's a photopolymer. I should have actually used my mat underneath, but that's worked out really well. Now I will stick that in because it's where I want it to be. Just move that out of the way. And that's just spot on that. I don't think it needs anything else. If you wanted to add something else, that's fine, but this one is it just, I think it's just really brilliant idea, and I've not done one like this before, so it was a challenge for me, but also the challenge was the jar, and I set that for my ladies, and we've had some beautiful ones come in by email so far. Just take that off. When you do use polymer pads, stamp pads, just make sure you clean them straight away, which it's okay that, and that's the chamois. Looks terrible, but it cleans. So the real red stamp is folded up, just jade is folded up, and if you would like to be in touch with me, or you would like to be a demonstrator under me and join my team, you can do by emailing me at jackiesan50@gmail.com, or join my team by going onto my blog, which is jackiesancards.stampinup.net, or even if you wanted to phone me, I can help you to do that, which is 0422 547 461. I would love to hear from anybody. If you want to pass comment and just make a comment or even send an email to me, that's fine, I will answer you. My new catalogues for August have come in, and that's these. If you would like one of these catalogues, by all means get in touch with me, I can send you one. They will be free of charge, and until the end of July, if you purchase $90 or more, you can get a $9 voucher to spend in August on any product that's in the catalogues. If you spend $180, then you can get two $9 vouchers. But if you're spending $180, why not join the team? Because at $169, for $169, you will get $235 worth of gifts, products to your own choice, and after you've purchased a starter kit, you will then be able to get $20 off of each order that you make. And we do have fun making all these cards, but if you don't want to become a full-time demonstrator like me, you can become a hobby demonstrator, and that way then you just buy for yourself. And once you've got your starter kit, which for $169, $235 of products is a no-brainer really, you just get your order, and if you don't want to stay a demonstrator, you just stop buying. So it's as easy as that. Stampin' Up! Don't mind. They never bother you. They give you rewards if you stay a demonstrator. I have quite a few rewards actually. But that's all for me for now. So please stay safe and stay well. And thank you for watching. Bye for now.